Love to inbound. Finds James. James blocked by Iguodala. Ball loose. Touched out of bounds by James. And it's Golden State ball with 10.4 remaining. James dribbled it off his foot. Iguodala, good defense, gets it back. Drives inside.
You gotta foul him, Mike. He's a bad free throw shooter.
Dellavedova had it stripped. Andre Iguodala. Will Iguodala foul Lillard? Almost stolen. Lillard stolen by Iguodala. Took it out of his hands. Curry from half court. It's up. It's over. Golden State survives and wins game 2.
There's a lot of time left for a dribble or two for the Warriors to get this shot off. Iguodala, and here it comes. He got it. The Warriors have won on a game-winning shot by Andre Iguodala.
Comes to Curry. 2 seconds. Back to Iguodala to win it. Oh! A three-pointer! And Golden State wins the game.
My.
Dead and buried, they come back to win it.
Well, like I said, they're not looking to take a two. They're looking to...
Cross court recovered by Iguodala. And he scores! Oh, a spectacular move by Andre Iguodala.
Oh, look here. Look at the English here when he releases it.
Curry trying to get free. Curry inside Iguodala. They'll count it. He got it off in time. Well, there was a lot of contact as Curry. Livingston at 18. Off the turnover. Porgione couldn't handle it. Barbosa to Bogut. Back to Iguodala.
Three seconds left. Thompson Fields finds Iguodala. He's open. He got it.
Draymond did that beautifully.
That's traveling. He's to take an extra step.
Draymond knocked it away. Iguodala in a foot race. Walk and leap. The trail three. Yes, sir!
I've never seen a team pass up so many layups to search.
The primary focus of the defense.
Oh, wow, what a pass. Iguodala with the steal. Dribbles behind his back. Feeds it to Thompson for 2. Off Mirotić's foot, knocked away, picked up by Iguodala. Iguodala drives, gets inside, layup at the buzzer. It's good, and the foul. They'll review it, but it appeared he got it off in time. And it will be a chance for a three-point play. Of course not. It's being sarcastic.
Iguodala soars to the rim and stuffs it, and Pop's going to call a timeout 36 seconds in.
Iguodala fakes. Iguodala drives, goes in, another slam. Andre Iguodala. Okay. Last shot of the quarter. Iguodala buries one. Joining Wiggins.
Leaner, rebound loose. Curry trying to save it. Throws ahead. Iguodala's home free.
Good hands holding on. Green throws it ahead. Iguodala throws it down.
Green has come off the bench and put in 16. Pachulia, Iguodala, Pachulia.
Kobe White pushing the other way. Just over 3 minutes gone by here in the second. Round another. That's a third steal by Iguodala. What a pass! And Lee banks it home the other way. Andre Iguodala, sensational play. What a pass! Andre Iguodala, a wizard with the pass.
Dropping it for David Lee to lay it up and in. David's 5 of 5. So the Knicks take time.
Caldwell Pope is staying right with Curry.
He really is.
He's not giving him an inch.
Iguodala, what a pretty drive. Field goal and the foul. Hernan Gomez had it stripped away by Bielitsa. Leading the break, 3-on-3. Oh, nice find. Iguodala back to Bielitsa for 2. Gorgeous delivery. delivery from Andre Iguodala.
Draymond Green finds Iguodala, goes right at Rondo, underneath, banks it home. Boy, Iguodala looking spry here tonight.
Iguodala, nice move. Nice move. Stein, and then 180. Andre with a play of the night. Oh, man.
4 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Smart thought he was fouled. Leads to this. Thompson. Iguodala with the dunk. And
Laker initially was really shocked, didn't want to have the trade happen, but loves Golden State and the team. Iguodala up and under, banks it in. Pretty shot from Iguodala.
Threw it into no man's land. Iguodala splitting through, and it goes. Andre Iguodala showing tremendous strength.
Livingston somehow getting it to Iguodala down low. Able to finish with a reverse.
The other day that he's still angry he was only second team all defense last year. As Jerebko finishes off the gorgeous delivery from Iguodala.
Two NCAA championships in Connecticut. Oh, no. And this will count.
Andre Iguodala, the field goal and the foul. Play there. Through all that attention, Iguodala. DJ, good pass. Iguodala hammering that.
Depends when you do a couple football games back to back, but it all looks the same to me. Iguodala takes it in. Timeout Lakers. And the lead for Golden.
One, that's going to be the one. And I totally agree. If you got to pick one, that's the one that probably hits closer to home.
Iguodala got hit and one. And Barnes comes up with it, throws it ahead to Barbosa. Barbosa alley-oop to Iguodala.
You're too kind, man. Great memories here. Absolute great memories.
Iguodala with the lob. And Payton the second to throw down. How about the ball?
Iguodala on the move. Gets off a scoop. It counts. Iguodala.
Over the top of him. He wants to penetrate.
Bogut with the quick hands, knocked it away. Curry with Iguodala running.
Draymond Green with the deflection. Green, Iguodala, back to Green. Two minutes into the fourth quarter. Ball goes to Randall. And Iguodala strips. Where? Now Looney attacks and scores.
It's among the elite in the NBA. One of the best defensive years.
Oh, behind the back.
That's one for the highlight reel. Andre Iguodala is
A lot of white jerseys. Iguodala is there. More good Golden State defense.
Well, they collapse.
Bogut!
Team fouls here in the quarter. Warriors over the limit. Iguodala loses Randolph and hits.
Hits both free throws. The Warriors with a 3-point lead as we wind down the first quarter. And Iguodala got a hand on it out front to Curry. Oh, Curry! And now turnover right to Curry. Poked it free. Steal. Pass. Iguodala! Marcus All. And out ahead, Iguodala. Iguodala!
Livingston at 18 off the turnover. Pogioni couldn't handle it. Barbosa to Bogut. Back to Iguodala. Iguodala against James. Nice move. Scoots inside and throws it down. In and out. And Draymond Green corrals the rebound. Thompson alley-oop to Iguodala. He can play. Iguodala running the floor. And another fast break opportunity.
But one thing you cannot do, great job by the Warriors, pushing the basketball and playing with pace.
Thompson bounces off his head. Bad pass. Ball still loose. Diving on the floor. Iguodala punts it away to Klay Thompson. Wide open. Livingston, Iguodala, and David Lee. Livingston, shuffle pass. Oh, beautiful pass. Iguodala with his 6th assist. Thompson puts it up. Rebound tip. Iguodala on the follow. Count it on a foul.
That speaks to their lack of confidence right now in J.R. Smith.
He almost picked up his fifth as he turned it over. Iguodala fakes, drives, and finishes. Stephen Curry has the rebound. Dribbles out of trouble. Curry rifle pass to Iguodala. Curry finds Green. Green kicks it out. Iguodala. His three-point attempt. Got it. The Warriors once again answer. 20 points.
Well marked with the face-up. Iguodala knocked it away twice. Andre Iguodala getting it back and laying it in.
Now, from 2 to 4 weeks, maybe even longer, it's a wide open look for Iguodala, who takes it down!
Points a game. He's at 16 now. But you see the Rockets logo braided into his hair as Andre Iguodala throws it down.
Every time try to make him a pass.
And Decker blocked by Iguodala. So Andre will push. Andre surveying. Zaza's got the easy one.
Oh, he wants to put on a good show for you tonight and for Doc Rivers. Iguodala with the step throw with a finish. Bell with a rebound. Iguodala, right pass.
The crowd just saw the replay. I don't know what they're upset about because
Green goes backdoor.
Particularly well. One was against Chicago, but they were able to pull it out because they had more possessions. They were outplayed. Pachulia off to the good start. 7 points for Zaza.
All of his shots outside. Closest one about 15 feet away.
Iguodala running the floor, rewarded by Durant.
Offers the leading assist man. As a poke away, Iguodala with the steal. Throws it up, but Klay Thompson throws it down.
That's a steal.
And there's a throwaway.
Should be a lob.
And it's JaVale hammering it down.
Good job here with Iguodala on the rotation.
Yeah, they're always too small. So how do the Warriors take advantage of that? And Iguodala dropping it to Looney.
That's the 7th turnover already for the Warriors. And the Spurs give it right back. Iguodala leading the break. Inside to Draymond Green.
That's what we say. Livingston and Iguodala can create for you.
For the easiest friendly wagers you can make with somebody who leads the NBA in blocks. Nobody guesses the Warriors. Iguodala
Is the 5th leading scorer on this team.
But his number's better than last year. There's Iguodala. Turnover. Thompson. And they go the other way. Numbers. Iguodala. Pachulia. Iguodala.
Klay taking Lance Thomas, and he'll set up Iguodala.
And Green is in the top 5. And then along with Curry, who's 10. And then
Durant coming to the scorer's table. Andre with the quick hands. The push ahead of Bazemore. 13 left. Now down to 10. You do not want to give someone a 3. Iguodala's got the steal. Iguodala's got the dunk.
No hesitation. Right to the iron. They're scrambling a little better here, and there's the result.
Iguodala batting it away. Klay out to Curry. Steph to the rim. Curry with the dunk. I think he's catching Karl Malone. Free throw missed. 2 Lakers fell in the backcourt. Iguodala gets the dunk. Unable to finish.
You got the numbers here. You have the numbers.
Steph. Iguodala. Draymond. A little tic-tac.
Barbosa is penetrating.
Robinson inside, took a little bump, but the shot was blocked by Azili. Iguodala comes back 2-on-1 with Barbosa and dunks. Time
To think team first. But when you're a younger player, I think it's much more difficult.
Iguodala, he can still hang and score with the best of them.
a contested jumper. And the rebound goes to Thompson. Thompson in the open court. Iguodala gets another slam.
Bogut has a double-double, 15 and 10. May not see him the rest of the night. Bryant chased all the way back, and Iguodala steals it from him. So they doubled up on Kobe.
Including this one.
Iguodala setting up space. He took Gobert. Cholet basket on the 27th pick. Andre Iguodala is perfect.
Try to give it up. Jackson on the screen roll. Ibaka is stripped.
Iguodala gets the and one.
Livingston, Draymond Green, and Mo Spades. A little touch pass, it'll tic-tac-toe.
You know, that play started right at the outset.
Goes up, missed it, and taken away. On the run comes Iguodala. Iguodala flies in and the layup's good. That's a nice move for the last shot. Iguodala extends with a finger roll. Wow.
Trailing by 20 plus for the duration, most of it anyway, here in the second quarter. And there's a drive by Iguodala.
Iguodala got out, but he got out late. Now you got to get back on Iguodala. And they'll slam it home over Luke Babbitt. Evans tried to help, but it was a poster anyway.
To me, still a power forward. DeMarcus is a center.
There's Rudy lost the ball.
Draymond, the push ahead to Iguodala. Rides in on Collison.
You got to walk that tightrope.
Iguodala, playfulness there. Oh, great. Rim. How about that? Justin Holiday, nice overplay. Draymond to Iguodala, tries the foul and flips it in.
Got to be involved. This is the fourth quarter. It's different against better defense as Iguodala on the blow.
Played a couple of seasons and traded last August to Oklahoma City. Thompson again for three. That's his second from downtown.
Didn't see the team frequently. And Harrison could really guard.
Strong legs.
Oh, Iguodala reversing it up and in. Especially in the ACB League for Juventus in Spain.
Trying to make it a 2-on-1. He does.
And a beautiful lob.
Luke Walton at Arizona. Plays that point forward so well, and he gets a good pass from Curry, and he dunks it home.
And Iguodala the rebound. Andre behind the pack. Andre to the rim. Andre putting it up and in.
I remember that guy.
Oh, David West tried to give it back. Iguodala looks what I found. And he hit. But a good closeout by Decker.
He just waited too long. He hesitated for some reason.
And Andre got the three.
Blowout to the Blazers up here by 25. Iguodala with a nice move. Takes to the rim.
A lane open. Turner from the corner. Oh, hit the side of the rim. And the Warriors with a chance maybe to take the lead. They'll settle for the tie. The slam by Iguodala. Iguodala, what a play. 12 in the half. Turner drives. Swatted away by Iguodala.
Points and actually had some great numbers as a starter for the Raptors. So a nice move by their coaching staff.
And a nice move by Andre Iguodala.
Has scored at least 10 points in a quarter in 9 of his last 10 playoff games. Iguodala jumps the lane. A steal. Iguodala gives it up. Livingston gives it right back. We saw Favors. What a pass by West.
Up top to Hood. Hood bump. Lots of contact there. Quinn Snyder upset. He's got a right to be. Mack went for the steal. Iguodala and Durant with the finish.
For his shot, but he's got to be a playmaker for this Jazz offense.
Livingston gets inside. Barnes, nice touch pass to Iguodala. Assist number 27 for Golden.
Exum now on Curry. Comes a double team. Exum trying to get back. Green finds the open man. Iguodala hits it. Oh boy, what a pass.
Thrown by David Lee.
Iguodala shoots over Aldridge. Knocks down the jumper. Crossover Durant. Iguodala back up top. Straight on three for Clark is good. Klay Thompson. Andre Iguodala. McGee back to Durant. Durant finds Iguodala. Hits the three at the buzzer.
To me, this is where you have to make your move if you're playing against the Warriors. You can't be giving up plays like this.
When he got fouled. Here comes Curry. Inside Iguodala running is Livingston for the slam. Three in that third quarter. Drives on Clark. Sidestep. Pass inside. Stolen by Iguodala. Iguodala throws it ahead to Thompson. James in pursuit but couldn't get there. Irving goes at Iguodala, gets in the paint, trying to spin and lost it. Iguodala pushing, goes all the way and throws it down. Morant holding, pass to Iguodala. Three-pointer is good. Curry, Iguodala, Thompson, Durant, and Green. Inside Durant! Curry, rifle pass, and Iguodala finishes. Timeout, Cavaliers. Curry to Green. Green, alley-oop, Iguodala once again.
And now Wall going downhill. And a rebound by Clay. Looney gave ground. Here comes Iguodala on the push. Looney kept running to the rim. Rockets blocked. Steph played the D. KD to Andre Iguodala.
It's incredible. You'd have to think they're the favorite to get there again, even though Boston's off to a great start. Iguodala with the bucket and the three-point chance.
Really special thing about this place is the people are fans here.
Oh, Iguodala with the right hand. And the fans that are so special. And Murray denied at the rim. Iguodala! We've tied it up! Even at 97. Fourth quarter against the Knicks. Beautiful backdoor. Iguodala is set. Go at 2. Iguodala, good look for 3. And he got it! Beautifully done as the Warriors.
Wiggins has 20, including an explosion in the third. Thompson, there's poise. Iguodala.
Beautiful defense on Wallace.
Get it down. You've got advantage here.
Iguodala right down the... It's a 9-point lead, but it has not been comfortable tonight at all. Livingston inside. Iguodala's got Forbes on him. Shot clock at 5. Andre finding Damian Jones.
Boy,
some nights you might have to. Iguodala.
Well, he was beaten on the play too. In the Toronto area, along with his brother Seth. Iguodala, beautiful move on the reverse going glass.
What a move, and if I'm Siakam over the summer.
So it's back to a 10-point Toronto lead. Nice pass, and Durant puts it down.
Somebody up. He was thinking score first. That was the problem.
Beautiful lob. Iguodala saw Durant on the bench.
Very, very dependable. A lot of offensive rebounds. Almost half of his rebounds are offensive. There he is again, Kevon Looney.
Extra pass. Iguodala with the slam. Timeout, Milwaukee. So the Bucks tie the...
And it gets late early in these young guys' career. He's already headed as Iguodala dunked it.
Which I think the Lakers are going to see a lot of this year because of that lack of outside shooting. What a pass by Andre to Gary in transition there. Beautiful pass here by Iguodala, LeBron, and Anthony Davis, but no one else contributing at the offensive end, Kevin.
Driving is Iguodala. Got it. The lead is 6.
And Doc is used to dealing with high profile and guys with nice.
Iguodala slaps it away. Hold on for Porter. With a great
10 of 10 from the field.
Has not missed. Wow. 27 points on 10 shots. Pickpocketed Iguodala. Oh, Andre Iguodala. The shades of when he was an all-star many years ago with Philadelphia.
They're calling it a long 2 now.
Thompson, baseline delivery. Slam down! Old school Iguodala.
Good to see Iggy back in the lineup, and I think for Golden State, it was a matter of allowing him to utilize some.
Poole. Oh, what a get-ahead. Iguodala to the rim. Squeaked it.
You want him back to clog the lane until there's a pick and roll situation, as Curry with an excellent cut and feed by.
Back out to the perimeter. Dort, he will let it fly. And the Warriors quickly back. And there's the pass inside as Curry set it up.
He has yet to play in front of this crowd with fans. So I know this isn't the team, but oh my gracious.
Rebound, Andre Iguodala. Grabs another one. He's got 6. Oh, my goodness. With the hammer is McGee.
And Jay lost it. Iguodala leads the break. 3-on-2 for the Warriors. And he is able to finish it off the return pass from Draymond Green. Golden State 7 field goals with just under 4 left in the half. Wide open, Andre Iguodala. He does. Durant to Thompson. That shot is blocked. It's tapped to Iguodala. It counts in the foul. Reverse English crossed up by Iguodala.
You can call this lucky. You can say whatever you.
Talk about the pace. New Orleans led the NBA. Oh, it's Iguodala with a facial on Nurkic.
Known for their third quarter dominance.
And that has been for the last couple of years. Here's the alley-oop. Oh, the steal by Iguodala. Iguodala shot his stuff and is fouled by Rondo. And apparently it did. Golden State with a 6-point lead. Curry with the steal. Harden trying to get it back. Curry leads Iguodala, and he stuffs. Iguodala turns. And on the funnel, puts it down. An 8-0 run by Golden State.
Durant up top. Iguodala. Durant finds Iguodala, goes inside and throws it down.
Kerr always leaves 1 or 2 of the starting backcourt in. Holiday, beautiful steal. Iguodala, foot race. Reggie in the way, and he spiked it on his head.
There was a guard. They're looking for Iguodala with a mismatch. Got back to 3. Not a mismatch from the perimeter.
Andre foul, shooting a 3. Banked it in, and a chance for a 4-point play.
Bear picked up by Bogut. Iguodala, slide pass in. Oh my, what a pass and a bucket by Curry. Millsap, wide left. Iguodala in transition, throws it down with the right hand. Curry 15 on the night, first bucket here in the 4th. 7 minutes left, inside Lee with a 2-hand slam.
Iguodala out front, working on Ariza now. Good defense, he made it anyway.
Post-up game. He's accustomed to playing the 4th position.
Iguodala cross court, Barnes who is wide open. It's a 3.
Barnes drive.
Blocked by Brewer. Iguodala looks again. Oh, he walked all over the place. Oh man, how many pivot feet do you get?
Iguodala.
Offense.
Josh Smith denied. David Lee sending Thompson on his way. Running with Iguodala to slam it home.
Iguodala gets on the board.
Back at Ariza.
Yes, he did.
Well, you get a second tee or even offsetting tees, he would have been gone. And Iguodala with a right-handed hammer.
On the floor now for Los Angeles. Spates brought in to help the bench. He gets stripped by Iguodala. Iguodala finds a cutting. Curry another layup. And the lead
because they're not taking care of the basketball.
Wild shot there by Crawford. Thompson. Another great pass. Reverse jam by Iguodala. Another Clipper timeout. That's where DeAndre Jordan lives. Offensive rebounds and putback jams. Clark with the extra pass. Iguodala takes and throws it down.
They've played flawless basketball. Good in every area.
Draymond with a steal. Durant will handle. Iguodala running the lane.
Draymond Green. Alley-oop. Oh, Iguodala throws it down.
He's the first player in double figures. By the way, Curry was 7.
Another lob, and the hamstring looking blocked by Iguodala. What a play there! Curry on the counter. The three rimming out. Iguodala! Right hand spike!
And they've just got to pick up and get hot from here.
Oh, the reverse off the lead pass to Iguodala.
About playing time in particular.
Iguodala with a steal. Iguodala in a foot race. Andre Iguodala to the rim.
Bender.
Knocked away by Thompson. Good steal by Golden State. Curry. Iguodala!
Working hard.
If Brian can get us some good seats at Petco for a game, that'd be great.
Oh, done deal. Iguodala all the way in. Up and under he goes.
Good position on Harden. And about 3 to play in the fourth. Clark wheels, pass far side 3. Iguodala!
Pass and Thompson comes up with it. Thompson looks for someone to throw it to. Iguodala saves, drives, and finishes. 5 to shoot. Durant. Iguodala.
Bulls beating the Warriors. That would have been Chicago's first championship because both those teams were better than Washington. Iguodala dunked that down and drew the foul. Clock at 7. Now down to 5.
You got to take it.
Iguodala launches and drops in another 3.
Every year I keep thinking it's 50.
No. But I don't see the thief. Where is he?
I know where he is. He's in the back listening. Here is Draymond. Happy.
Iguodala in the passing lane. Chance to take the lead. Andre! West tried to save it. There it goes. Batum has it, but Iguodala steals it back inside to Durant for the layup. It would be incredible to play with him. Some front office people around the league as Iguodala high and throws it down.
Lillard shot clock at 3. And then Iguodala with a steal. Andre to a running Draymond to lay it up and in and draw the foul.
Big possession here for the Kings.
Aaron Fox throws it away. It's a 2-on-1. Iguodala's running. The lob is hammered down.
About 55% of his shots are threes. Unheard of.
They come to double. Knock it away. Curry, the push ahead. Iguodala in transition. We saw Andre complete a lob in Sacramento. That badly. Draymond saved the turnover, and then the lob! Thompson dribbled into a 3, but it's Iguodala on the offense. Through the Warriors, got to the rim, put it up and out. Barton over the top. Durant in a foot race, working with Iguodala to the rim!
So Durant on Mirotic, and their jump switch there.
KD knocked it away. Draymond collected it. Push ahead to Iguodala. Running down the lane. Andre to lay it in.
Here's Curry. Cutting through, shoveling. Nice find. Iguodala to Wiggins on the 3.
I mean, Lee kind of fooled him a little bit. He was a little uncomfortable. Thought he was going to get more of a contest. The lob. Just showing his versatility defensively, moving his feet. So here's your guy, Josh. Still finding himself a little bit offensively. Payton running with Iguodala. Oh no, is he going to do it again? It's that's why you love Andre Iguodala as a decision maker on the break. Curry with the steal. That's the broadcaster jinx. Put it on him.
Curry with the ball. Goes to Iguodala. Zooms and drives and drops a sledgehammer. And a foul is called. Count it. He'll go to the line for the Golden State Warriors.
And look at the reaction of the Warriors bench.
Get back in an offensive flow, Mark. Execute. Short roll to Iguodala. Sometimes you make a...
I want to put Iguodala in the pick and roll action on Draymond Green where they're the playmakers off of the double team of Steph Curry.
Great pocket pass, Iguodala around the world. Green got it.
And from three-point range.
They put up 27 threes a game.
And now to Aaron
pass. Look out. Iguodala make you holler.
Nye Sampson nicely there, and that allows Livingston to steal. And Iguodala to leak out, and so you play deep.
Ooh, dangerous. Turned out to be catastrophic.
And back come the Warriors. Iguodala puts a move on Dellavedova behind the back to Lee.
Get there.
Step back to Iguodala. How pretty is that?
Double-double for Draymond Green with 13 and 10. But the three ball at a high percentage. Oh, pretty pass.
Iguodala up underneath. Count it and one.
McCollum in transition. Nearly stripped away, and it is by Curry. Out ahead to Iguodala, who dunks it down, and he's fouled.
Porter's trying to save it, but Green, good hands, holding on. Green throws it ahead. Iguodala throws it down.
Shot. Not good looks here for Portland. Iguodala on the move, through the legs, to the basket. What a play!
State record. By the way, the Warriors now, as Curry tries, not that time. Iguodala on the follow.
I think Paul Westphal says to foul. I think Lowry does too.
They don't grab Draymond. Iguodala's going to shoot a three and make it. They want it replayed.
Curry tried to squeeze it between too many in the fifth turnover for Golden State. Curry takes it right back though. The lob to the rim and the throwdown. Oh, what a highlight.
Steal. Iguodala all the way in. Up and under he goes.
Not good looks here for Portland. Iguodala on the move, through the legs, to the basket. What a play!
Somebody to throw it to. Iguodala saves, drives, and finishes. Away the Warriors now as Curry tries. Not that time. Iguodala on the follow.
There's a guy who's put in a lot of triple doubles. Green, who's got 10 of them. The floater, and down it goes!
Iguodala sees an opening and throws it down.
Shoots it from Fremont, but missing that deep three. Iguodala back to Draymond Green. And that's how he's doing it. Iguodala finds space. So it's Ginobili taking a turn on Steph. Shot clock at 8, and there's a backdoor cut.
Can't answer. Iguodala the rebound.
Look out.
Iguodala pushes down the lane, running layup. He gets it to go, and the foul. Andre Iguodala.
Iguodala's got Ish Smith on a post-up. Andre will just shoot over him and drop it in. Comes up with it.
5 on 4.
And David kept running with a two-hand hammer.
Iguodala recognizing there was one less to Andre got the ball, saw that it was 5 on 4, pushed it, and David West followed.
Dialed in defensively are the Warriors.
Yes.
McCall picked it off. Thompson down low. Iguodala. Oh, what a play! West with the bucket.
David West.
Oh, Dick nearly travels. Then he goes flying in and misses. Dunk home.
Oh, Durant, no. Curry obviously tonight because of the injury, a turnover. Numbers for the Lakers. Randall gives it up to Hart. What a block by Iguodala. Couldn't save it though. It will stay with the Lakers.
Defense.
Oh, Iguodala took it from Jokic. It's a 2-on-1. Andre waits for the trailer, and it's cash beat.
Iguodala the rebound.
Did you? I'm still stuck on the gift of God.
Iguodala! Wow! Didn't expect that finish.
Burks and Hood are just trying to take over themselves.
You sure it wasn't because of his defense?
I checked, but Nick Young just scored again.
This pace has been throughout the night. Iguodala, count it, and the foul. Andre Iguodala to the basket. And a chance for a three-point play.
You talked about the reemergence of Draymond Green. He made that pass there. Now Iguodala, 1-on-2, gets the layup and one. Three-point opportunity for Andre Iguodala.
On Steph Curry. Now a pass for Green. Oh, the lob!
His feet. Under point-blank range, and Looney sent him away.
2 for 1 here. He's going to take a quick one. You can see it coming.
Drop it inside. The extra passing. Celtics will be on ABC Sunday afternoon. You can go to NBA.com.
Oh, what a pass.
Visit the NBA app. Is Kevon Looney. All of his made baskets are two-handed dunks.
Rondo, pass deflected by Iguodala. Iguodala drives, goes inside! Oh, he throws it down!
As soon as a shot goes up, turn around and check someone first.
Missing Draymond Green in the Tatum, beautiful handle with the left hand and then just couldn't finish. Couple times we've seen that tonight. Chioza with pace finds the cutter. Iguodala with that hammer.
This to me is the biggest difference.
You force it. Iguodala lets it fly and hits.
Utah, these next 5 games are just absolute head knockers. You got to try to grab this one. Iguodala. There they go again with the split. They hustle Steph off that three-point line, and Iguodala finds it on the backdoor cut. But that's the problem with Steph. He doesn't stop moving. That's one thing.
Nice.
From Jaja to Jaja. Well done.
Iguodala's fouled. Shooting at 3.
Davis right now. Lee up top to Iguodala. Oh, pretty pass from Iguodala to Livingston.
That's the thing that Andre Iguodala does very well. His ability to dribble the basket.
Some Barnes missing that corner 3. Iguodala to beat the buzzer, and he rimmed it in.
Detroit, the Palace of Auburn Hills. They need that tonight. Livingston was good also, along with Barbosa.
Iguodala foul, shooting a 3. Good job. Iguodala attacking, pump faking, and finishing.
Oh, with the defense. And Iguodala soaring with the right hand.
Perfect defense.
Draymond missing that 3. Warriors are 2 of 8. Miami 2 of 10. Iguodala shielded Johnson and still laid it in. What a catch and finish.
Green looking, finds David West, finds Iguodala.
Shot clock at 5, no reset. Iguodala checked it, he'll launch a 3 of his own and drop it in. Iguodala, right to Kevon. Double McLemore, make him pick up the dribble. Willie Cauley-Stein, defended by McAdoo nicely.
Without fouling, nicely done.
Trailing McAdoo. Iguodala knew he was there the whole time. See, this is proving you don't have a ton of turnovers when you go up and down. You get passes, shots.
Yeah.
Live. Stauskas for 3. Holmes thinking about hammering it back. And there is Draymond Green getting ahead of everybody.
Nice move by Robin Lopez. And they get it down to her.
Beautiful play by McGee. Iguodala running the floor. Andre in with the right hand.
Boston is so well coached and so well scouted. Iguodala, the freebie steal behind the back. And McGee missed the dunk. Steph saved the day. Ian Clark recovered to steal. Iguodala's got the easiest shot of the night. And he put it down with the right hand. Something to watch. That's inside. Iguodala. What a delivery to Klay Thompson.
Warriors have 10 made free throws, by the way.
There's another backdoor cut, but Draymond Green soft.
2 men were there.
Beautiful feed to Iguodala. Iguodala thought about that 3, dropped it back for Steph, and he railed it. He's been hailing rebounds. He has 7 boards already.
Warriors lucky.
And Iguodala! He caught it, did the chin up, and dunked it. And I love when the lob is from below the rim there, Jim.
Yes.
He's a star. Curry with the steal. Running the lane, Iguodala. Steph's got 19 and 9. Andre's got 14 and 17 minutes. Augustine bothered by JaVale. Couldn't get the foul call. Andre running. Draymond finishing.
Took him out. Excuse me.
He only taken at the one attempt. Matthew Dellavedova got the booing. Iguodala, 180 reverse.
Golden State only has a 2-game lead. I just find that amazing. There's not more here. They get the good defense and Curry at the other end.
Secure that rebound. Either go straight, go right back up with it, or
beautiful pass by Iguodala.
The number of years coincides with the number of years Kobe has been here.
Ball knocked away from Nick Young. Iguodala with the steal. Andre soaring in. Iguodala right down the lane. Iguodala finding Draymond.
The other night in Denver, Golden State's 35 assists on 47 field goals.
Butler knocking that away. Curry takes it away from Joakim Noah. Lob to Iguodala. Iguodala a little show and go all the way for the two-hand tomahawk.
The sea's parted for him.
Great job on these guards. Iguodala again. They push it to 16 and Oracle. Double cook, that puts Looney as the decision maker. Iguodala, look what I found.
Short, excellent defense from JaVale McGee. Iguodala back to McGee, goes inside and slams it home.
We used to say the Hawks have taken the crowd out of the game, and the Warriors are just dying for open shots, and Steph's now made back-to-back. Iguodala, beautiful hands. Saving it to Nick Young, behind the back.
He had Jordan Bell, did not perform.
Nick Young, three!
Afterwards, some of the things he's had to endure, and just credit to Kerr for finding different ways to inspire this group.
Warriors' lead has been as high as 6, sitting on 4 right now. I love this lob. And what a catch by Iguodala. And Clay gets the 3. 13 of 18. Shot clock is off. Final 7 seconds. Draymond down the lane. Lob to Iguodala. Clay went for the steal. 3.
Curry.
Hield misses a 3.
Makes 6 threes in a game.
Steph's got Iguodala.
There it is. There it is.
He threw that from midcourt. What a lob and finish. He did. That last trip down. Oh, Iguodala.
And Beasley come back in for the final minute 20. Harris and Murray sit down. Pass inside. Iguodala throws it down.
Iguodala with the rebound. Clay thought about that 3. And the better passing gets Iguodala the dunk. 34, 35. Oh, Iguodala just snatched it out of the way. And they just dunked it down. Oh, what a sequence. The whole team, Andre and Sean, pushing the hands up to the basket. And Batum blocked the Looney dunk.
Andre's got to finish that shot. He's got to finish it himself, and he does. But he's got to go a little reverse on that other one.
Iguodala, beautiful. Conley knocked away. Iguodala with a steal. Iguodala, nice 360 move. Wiggins into a 3, and there is shot clock down to 8. Wiggins in the corner. Iguodala had a good look for 3. Iguodala drops it in. The Elites have kept it alive. Moody, the offensive rebound. Iguodala around Hayes. Nifty finish.
Awaiting the return of Klay Thompson for his second window of playing time. And Payton goes and scores it on low. He'll take a little contact, too.
Iguodala gets that rebound. Final 38 seconds. Iguodala's pass. Payton. Nasty.
First 37 from 3, but then last game hit a career high 7 threes as Bielitsa lays it in. Pass to Harris through his hands. Iguodala, score and a foul.
They're healthy. They're going to bother some teams the second half of the season.
There's a lob.
Perfectly thrown.
Well, it's a beautiful screen from Spates up top.
Told he's not going to start, and he wasn't happy at first, but he has bought into his role. And a great pass by Iguodala to David Lee. Space for the rebound. Iguodala running.
In the final seconds of the third. Iguodala inside. Field goal and a foul. Threes tonight. Iguodala steal. Take it right from baseball. He looked back at him and then dunked it. Cole just dribbled off his own foot. Leandro with Iguodala. Andre to the rim.
Their deflection by Iguodala and the steal. 2-on-1. Fancy stuff. Curry and Iguodala putting on a show in the final minute of this game.
It normally leads to an easy shot. There's a turnover there.
And Iguodala beats everyone down the floor. Better in the second half. Buttinger. And Iguodala saved the day.
What a block.
Games with Steve Martin. And what has obviously been a terrific season. Ball inside. Iguodala finds Livingston. Livingston throws it down.
It doesn't shoot well, so they shouldn't be turning the ball over like this. They don't give themselves a chance.
Iguodala to David Lee.
Defensive balance. Each team with 2 turnovers make it 3 now for the Lakers. They've been trending better in that department. Green runs the break on a nice dish from Iguodala.
They're
trying to rise to the occasion. Any professional player is going to love this kind of a challenge. Inside for the jam.
Green was on him. Here comes Iguodala. Ahead it goes. Oh, what a great feed caught by Livingston. Terrific pass by Andre Iguodala.
9-point lead, but it has not been comfortable tonight at all. Livingston inside.
6 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Nice pass from Iguodala.
Can't finish. Monroe, neither. Iguodala to the trailing Draymond Green. Collects with 5 to shoot. Now Iguodala at 3.
Got to go up.
And Andre bottoms it. Zaza inside. Andre found it.
Livingston, Iguodala in the game as well as Barnes. And that's just a beautiful run there by Iguodala. Right out of timeout play, coach. Exactly.
The games of the other players.
Lead pass Iguodala behind the back, reversing it up and in. What a finish!
This is when it's fun.
This will miss that 3, and off these misses can the Warriors run. Step in transition, Iguodala to JaVale McGee to lay it in and draw the foul. Right on cue, the Warriors get out and run. Then you could play this team in a 7-game series. Iguodala soaring!
If they have Gasol on the court.
Right.
Because he's the one player that I think gives Draymond Green more trouble than anyone.
Iguodala, beautiful steal. Iguodala hand fighting down the lane to finish. And Livingston knew that. Sean was right with them. Very smart. Iguodala change of speed.
Around the point guard, Mike Conley.
Seconds remaining. Iguodala pushes behind the back. Falling away shot. Gets it to go as the buzzer sounds. 2 to shoot. Iguodala will fire and hit. Williams dishes. Gordon heaves. Halfway down and it popped out. A super small ball right now for Iguodala rummaging through and in. Gray's playing his best basketball right now that he's played all year long.
Very high level first quarter offensively. And David West finding Iguodala.
In a blink, the lead goes up to 19. Curry with the steal. It's a 4-on-1. Oh, diving up to Iguodala. Showtime.
And Durant playing with each other the last few years.
Oh, that's funny.
My turn, your turn.
And there it is. You know whose turn it is at the end of the quarter.
Put it on the brakes just enough to let Ian slip by.
To end the quarter, Clay three, got it!
Good quarter for Durant.
Iguodala, oh, that's nice. Prankster on this team, although JaVale McGee and Draymond are going back and forth right now. And Iguodala!
Oh, they got a break here.
Get an ankle. Iguodala blocking Bogdanovich. Quinn Cook, three. And just short of having the significant edge. Andre deflected. Iguodala the steal. Andre with the dunk. Nice pass from Iguodala to Looney.
Wow, nice finish too.
20-minute or so run in that first half. And Jordan Bell continues.
Approaching the midway point of the second. Draymond Green throws it up. Beautiful pass. Williams finding his spot. Tries a three-pointer. Too strong. Iguodala. Iguodala's played well. Bounce pass. Durant for the slam. Shamet lost it. Picked up by Iguodala.
A lot of ball movement. Thompson finds the open man. It's Livingston from in close. Oh, it's put down. Iguodala.
It really hasn't been part of the story here tonight because Kevin Durant is having his way. And it's not just on Patrick Beverley. Green goes all the way in transition, misses with the left. Look at that finish by Kevin Durant. Funny is listening to Steve Kerr as Green misses the layup and Kerr just anguishing over this team, and he's got such a great team as Green gives it up. Oh, playmaking.
That's his 6th assist. So the ball has been flying and sharing, and again, another assist by Draymond Green.
Bogan. Iguodala goes backdoor, sneaks in and throws it down.
Oracle, better than 19,335th consecutive sellout. Off the turnover. Draymond Green goes the distance. As Lou Williams now has 20 points. Durant was open. Yes! And it counts.
Curry falls down, finds it to Kevon Looney. Nice pass, Green and Iguodala connect. JaMychal Green with 4 fouls on Durant. Iguodala throws it down. The veteran Andre Iguodala with authority, and it's back up to 19. It's a playoff career high for Durant, who had 45 in Game 5. Iguodala, Curry, back to Iguodala.
Iguodala, Jerebko, and they set into Jerebko, and every time and Green couldn't knock it away the other way. Iguodala, Thompson on the fly, and hammers one home.
Where's the transition?
Iguodala, defended by Shumpert, 3. Caught! He got it! Buzzer-beating triple by Iguodala. Let's see if they usually take him out, and they'll put Tucker at the 5. That has been the most successful lineup. Iguodala will slash! Rebound by Green. He's got 6. He drives into Tucker and feeds Iguodala.
He fakes. Curry fires. Looney, another offensive rebound. Inside to Draymond Green. Banks it home.
And so, if you're the Portland Trailblazers, that's outstanding offense and a tremendous find from Leonard.
Pass inside to Iguodala.
Terrific finisher in the paint.
Andre Iguodala finishes in the paint. Curry throws it. Livingston has it. Back to Iguodala. Iguodala puts it up. It's good. Andre Iguodala drills it with 5.9 remaining. Leonard gets it back. Fires away. Iguodala running the floor. Lowry catch. Shot blocked. Iguodala throws it out of bounds. Iguodala drives down. Whistle, count it, and 1.
Very quickly to begin the 4th. Utah doubles the advantage. They were up 6. Push it to 12. What a pass he gets.
Lakers are plus 8 points at the line.
Oh, what a pass.
Woo! Wow. Inside. Began the season with 9 players, 32 or older, including 5 who were at least 35. Iguodala jumping high inside and putting it down with a flush.